Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm having speedometer trouble, as you can see. It's jumping all around, being sporadic. It has had its moments ever since I've had JJ, but it has never done this. It's got to where it does this every time I get into the Jeep and go down the road. So today that's what we're going to be working on. We're going to climb up under JJ and see if we can just find out what's going on and see if it's something that we can fix. I'm under JJ. This is the speed sensor plug, and as you saw in the clip before, the speedometer is sporadic, and I believe I may have a break in the wire. I don't believe it's the plug, because I have taken the plug out before and it just actually looks really good. I want to try to check this wire and see if I've gotten the wire that's broken or rubbed through and grounded, and I'll come back and let you know what I find. Okay, I think I know what's going on. This plug is a little bit wet, and if I stick my finger down in the connector, I done got it all out now, but I got oil on my finger, and I believe that this speed sensor is leaking oil. I believe that's what's wrong. So if that's the case, I'll have to take this speed sensor out and order another one of those. So that's the first thing I checked. The wire is actually in really good shape. So I'm going to take this speed sensor out. I'm going to look inside the plug and see what I think is going on. Alright, let me get a better picture of what's inside of this. I hope the camera's picking that up. That is saturated with oil down in there, which means that this sensor is bad. I'm going to try to flush it out for the meantime until I can get a new one in, just to keep my speedometer from doing what it was doing in the video. But yeah, that's what it's making. I guess it's grounding the connections out through the oil, but anyway, that's not supposed to look like that. It's supposed to be dry in there. So anyway, I'm going to get this cleaned up and put it back in, and then go on to the next problem. So you can see what it looks like now. I sprayed it out with a little brake clean. Man, all kind of stuff came out of that. I want to try it out and just see how that does. If it works really good, I may wait just a little while and see how long it holds up before I order one of these sensors. I'll check one of these sensors and just see what the price is, and I'll leave a link to it down in the description. Maybe this will fix it for a little while. If it don't, I'll put another sensor in it. I'm also going to spray the inside of the plug. I'm going to let that dry out for a little while. While I'm letting that dry out, I can go ahead and be plugging this bad boy back in. Alright, I'm going to review the video and see exactly where this screw was at on top right here, because it needs to go back in the same position that you took it out from. Alright, I got the sensor popped back in. Now I got to put the clip in And there's only one way that it goes. Okay, the clip has got two little teeth hanging down, and so does the speed sensor. It's got two little holes in it. And once you get all that in place and the speed sensor in the right spot, you can put your bolt into the hole. When all 3 points line up, you know you got the speed sensor in the correct location. You got to tighten that back down. Alright, that's installed and ready to test out. Now I have another electrical problem that I'm going to try to sort out, and let's go check it out. Okay, this is the next problem. It's got to do with my blower motor, and I have replaced the blower motor in this thing a little while ago. Let me cut it on. That's on high. That's on the next one to high. That one don't work. That one don't work. And it don't have anything to do with the resistor. So a little bit more information on this. The reason I put a blower motor in it is because my harness plug that plugs into the resistor burned up. Smelled like burnt plastic, got hot. Got down there and unplugged it, got to looking around, it was melted all to pieces. So I spent a ton of money on a new pigtail to wire into my harness to give me a new plug on the Jeep side. Kept the same resistor because it was still working. Put a brand new blower motor in it because everybody says your blower motor's running too much resistance, which is causing that plug down there to get hot. Well, that $30 plug that I bought ended up getting melted as well. And I came up with something which is plugging directly in to the resistor with the wires, and they're not making good connection. That's the problem. I can't make it. So let me unplug these. Let me cut the power off, what I mean. So this is what I've got, and they're not the right size, but you can see that they that one worked good, this one worked good, and these two right here, they don't make good connection. They kind of got where they wasn't making good connections, and I've had to bend the prongs in different directions to make them all connect without hitting each other. So today I've got new connectors to put on these that will fit better on those pins right there, and I'm hoping they're the right size. So that's what I'm going to be trying to fix right now. So let me go get those and we'll see if they fit. So this is the set of connectors that I bought, and these right here are the ones that I'm hoping are the right size. They are very small, and I believe that is what I need. So I'm going to go see if I can plug one of these in to the metal prongs coming out of the resistor, and if it works, and I'm going to start swapping over my wires from the old plugs to these right here. Okay, it does fit, and it is extremely a tight, good fit. I'll show you how hard it is to get it off. So that fits very good. That should fix my issue. And now let me go get my wire crimps and my wire snips and see if I can get this swapped over to make a really good connection. Okay, I've got one done. I used the bigger shield to go on it because the small shield wouldn't go over these big wires. These bigger wires are bigger than what these are intended to go on. So I'm just having to make do, just see if this will work. I want to finish up this job, put the rest of these on, try to get them plugged in, and then we'll test the switch. So I'll come back and I get the rest of these wired. What I was trying to do with these little bits right here, utter failure. I don't know how many of those things I went through, probably 15 of them, and they just wasn't strong enough to hold the pressure that I need. So I've ordered a new resistor just in case I need a new one. They're cheap, and I ordered that expensive plug again, and my fear is it's just going to melt again. I've already put a brand new blower motor in it when I replaced the plug last time. But anyway, that's what I'm going to do. And so I'm fixing to go drive JJ and test out the speedometer sensor fix I did earlier and see if it works. Don't know if it did or not. We're fixing to find out. I'm going to take JJ out and wash him real quick. He is, man, he's dirty. This is from a snowstorm that we had here in Mississippi. I got a little bit of video of it. And man, I hadn't had a chance to clean him up, so just dirty. So I'm going to take him out and do just a quick dirty wash on him. I'm not going to do a full-blown job, and just get him looking a little bit better. I mean, man, he's filthy. I don't remember him ever being this dirty. So anyway, after I get him washed and cleaned up, I got to run to town, eat lunch with a friend, and we'll see if the speedometer fix worked. And when I get back from town, by the magic of YouTube and video editing, I will have my plug in to install the resistor and the new plug that plugs into it. Alright, so we're going straight up 65 miles an hour, and I can say that the speedometer cleaning did fix it. It's rock solid. So anyway, I'm not going to order a sensor right now. If it leaks more oil in there, I will order another sensor and replace this one. But right now, I don't think there's a need to do it. It's working too well. I hate to replace parts that's actually working. Alright guys, I've got a Rockauto box here. Just came in the mail, so it's been about a week. I went ahead and ordered a new harness because what I was trying to do down here just was absolutely not working. So I'll leave a link for these parts down in the description below. I went ahead and ordered, while I was at it, a new resistor because my resistor was getting pretty worn, and that's what this right here is. This right here should be the harness. Yep. New harness, new plugs. So anyway, I want to trim all this old garbage off down here and then get ready to hook these back up. So I've got all my wires connected, my new resistor connected to make sure everything is working correctly, and it is. I didn't show the wiring of this because mine's different. I already had the green wires hooked up. I cut all those off, but do one at a time. That way you won't get your colors messed up. So take what I'm saying by one at a time. Take your old plug out, start from right, work your way to the left, cut the right one off, hook a green wire to it on the right side of the new plug. Take the second one off of the burned up plug, cut it, connect the second one of the new wires you got on the new plug. So anyway, just do one at a time. That way you won't get confused and at where you're supposed to be at. I'm going to get these installed, get the resistor put back where it goes, get all this relay and all that stuff put back up where it's supposed to go. Then we're going to try it out. I got everything back in the way it's supposed to be. New plug, fitting good and tight. So now let's give her a try. So I've got it on the lowest setting already. I don't know if you can hear that. Lowest, next to lowest, medium, and now high. So that's fixed. Like I said, I'll leave a link to the parts that I use down in the description. I'll try to link some tools as well, and I'm going to link the cheapest one, which is Rockauto, and then I'm going to link the one on Amazon, just so you can go look at it. Just be careful where you buy, because some of the prices are, I pay $30 for the resistor and the harness, and on Amazon I think it was considerably higher. I'll link it. I don't remember right now what it was, but anyway, check it out, guys. Got the speedometer fixed, got the lower motor fixed. All is good, and I'm ready to enjoy JJ a little bit more. It's been a week later, I still have not washed this thing. I have got to get him cleaned up. Getting worse and worse. He's just got crud from one end to the other. So anyway, tires are about worn out. I should be doing a tire video sometime in the next couple of months, and see what I decide to put on JJ. I'm gonna try to put some little bit better ones on this time. These right here have been good, but they wore out pretty doggone fast. That's pretty low right there. I mean, there's not much tread. Well guys, that's going to be a wrap on this video. I appreciate y'all coming by and sticking with me today and watching to the end. Everything went well after I stopped trying to jerry rig. Sometimes jerry rigging is just not the way to go, and this was one of those cases. Y'all come back next time, we'll see what we got going in. Yeah.